think we should be live. Let me just check my audio. Should be good, like always. Test. Yeah, it's good. Okay, it's my first live stream in probably 2 or 3 weeks. I just haven't had time to actually do any live streams. It's going to be a short one. I got to get to a job this afternoon, about 2 hours away from where I live right now. So we got to install 4 cameras at a fire hall. Should go well. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't take that long because I want to get to bed at a reasonable hour. But yeah, just give me a sec. Showing that the stream live health is just, let's bring it on the screen. It's showing that it's amber right now. Hopefully that goes green. Give everybody a few minutes to get in here if people are going to join. I know some people have gone back to work now. I'm still working from home, obviously, and then sometimes we go out into the field. Let me bring over my Instagram, and I'll show you guys a few pictures from the last job we just did. Instagram.com/MacTelecom. Oops. Oh, I wonder if this... It's probably going to make me sign in. Crap. Let's see. I guess I could log in. Let's go back to Mac Telecom Networks. So this is my little brother right here. He was, he's never done any network cabling before or any of that. First time on the job. He wants money. He wants to buy a new, he wanted to buy a new ATV. He already got the ATV, but he wants to build a new computer. So I'm getting him to work with me a little bit. He still doesn't really know what the heck's going on, but at least he was able to pull some cables. He actually just posed in this picture. He wasn't doing any work. He was just looking. He wanted to share it with his girlfriend, I guess. I don't know. This is from that actual job. Let me move my camera a little bit. Where is the best place for me? All right, there we go. Now let me bring chat back up. Where the heck did it go? There we go. So this was just, I forget how, yeah, so there's 9 4-megapixel cameras that we were doing and a PTZ camera. We still have to go back and put up the PTZ camera. It's not actually in this picture, but the mount is, we already put the mount on. The hardware to actually put it on the arm wasn't in the box, so that's a bit annoying because this is 2 hours away. I guess I should have checked that before we went there. But either way, we're going down to this area today, so we might put on that camera, or put on the PTZ camera. This building is, luckily there was drop ceiling in most places because this building is very old. And there is one that we had a bit of trouble with. Which one was it? I think it was the first one. So this camera right here, it's all drywall everywhere around. There is on this over here on this side, there's a bit of drop ceiling, but to get a cable fished over to there, it took us about an hour because there was so much venting within. I didn't know if we were actually going to be able to get it in there after I drilled the hole. Worst comes to worst, we would have had to use a little bit of wire mold or some electrical piping. Thankfully, we were able to get it down. And then this is that end result. I did a video I think last week for the UAP AC light that I actually put in the garage area. So that's what it looks like there. It's alright. I could have made it a little neater. This patch cord is way too long. I think that's a 2-foot patch cord. We probably could have got away with the 6-inch or 1-footer. But either way, it does the job. I don't even think there's anything on that access point right now. And I think that's it. I have done a little bit of the UCM Grandstream stuff. I got my SIP trunk working so I could dial out, but for some reason I can't, or no, so I could call in, but I can't dial out right now, and I haven't had too much time to actually configure the VoIP network. Yeah. So another big thing that was just recently got approved was the Amazon Influencer Program. So let me just, I don't even know what my link is actually. So what the Amazon influencer program is, let me go to it. /shop/Mac Telecom Networks. Okay, so this is the shop that we have set up. So before I had this, in every description of every video, I would have to go in and link to a specific product. Say I was talking about a USG, I would have to actually go into this little earnings tab. And then I would have to go click into product links and then find the product link that I wanted, say USG. And then I would have to get this link for everything that I wanted to put for like the Amazon affiliate program. So what this shop does, it just makes me be able to have my own Amazon affiliate shop. So you guys could go in there and you could click on, say, Unifi network and see all this, well, most of the stuff that I would use. And if you guys want to purchase it, just click on it and then purchase it. And we would get a piece of the money from that. Not a crazy amount of money. I guess it depends on the product and the price of the things. And I'm sure I'm missing a whole ton of things in here as I just started this. So there's a Canadian site and there's a US site as well. I don't know what the difference is. I've never actually used the US site. This is the actual US shop though right now. So I'm gonna end up adding some more things to this over time. I've used most of this cable. These are the slim little patch cables that I use to build my rack. And then the PF Sense boxes. I have this, the SG 1100, which is a lot more money in Canada. Let's go to my Canadian shop. So amazon.ca/shop/Canada. I don't even know if I have it not /Canada, dummy. So it's pretty much the same thing. I don't have all of the stuff in here. I'm missing the VoIP section. I haven't added that in yet, but I will add that. What was I looking at? And PF Sense stuff. So if we look up the SG-1100, I think it's like 350 bucks here. $319, which is actually pretty expensive, but it does pretty well. I found that on the SG-1100, I'm only getting about 500 megabits down per second, and I pay for a gigabit line. So yeah, the shop, that's pretty exciting now that I don't need to go in here and pick things randomly each time. So I'll put that description down below. If you guys want to use it, you guys can. Whenever you buy gear off of Amazon, and it helps the channel out a bit. And really, I'll just be putting that money back into the channel to buy new gear. Right now, I don't have a ton of new gear or things to try. I'm going to actually do a new video on firewall rules. I found an easier way to do it than I was doing it previously. I was adding too many rules. Let me just see. And then we have this. Oops. Let me bring my picture up a little bigger. So then I have a NanoStation AC Loco. So I have two of these. Actually, is it even in the box? Yeah. Things are very small. So I'm going to do a video on this. I don't actually need it right now. I have nothing that I need to set up a wireless bridge. But I have never done a wireless bridge before. So I'm gonna do the configuration on it. And then I'll do a video based on it. And who knows, maybe I'll end up installing them in a customer's place one day. I don't know. How do I get to the storefront? Here, let me do I put everything down in the descriptions now, but let me just www.amazon. I'll put both. So .coms for my Amazon or American store. So this is for the US that I'm putting in chat. And .cas for Canada. Like I said, I don't have everything in there that I actually use. I might put in, I don't know if anybody's interested, I might put in some of my studio equipment or this computer that I use with my mic. Right now I have a Logitech webcam. I wanted to upgrade to a 4K because the quality of this camera is not too good. But right now, like, I think most webcams are sold out. Logitech 4K webcam. Yeah, like, I don't know if that's normal price though. $3.99. I have no clue. Or if that's just bumped up now because everybody's working from home. Yeah, so we're going to do the AC local. We'll do a wireless bridging for that. That's going to be interesting. Be my first time. And then we will... What is this? I'm going to do a video. Oh, crap. Just dropped the back of it. Do a video. I've had this sitting around for a long time. So this is a Reolink IP cam. I don't even know what, if it's a 4K or 4 megapixel. Let's go look. RLC 520. RLC. Yes. Dash 520. So it's a 5 megapixel Super HD 4x optical vandal proof. Works with Google Assist. Okay. I've never actually used that. Oh, you guys can't see that crap. Let me move my camera. So that's the camera that I have right now. I bought a couple other cheap Amazon cameras because I want to see what the quality is like. So the first one I'll do a review on is this Reolink. Apparently lots of people like these ones. I don't know. I've never really heard of them. And it seems pretty good. That's a metal casing on this outside, but here is plastic. I'm not sure if it has audio or not. Take a look. Where is PoE? Okay, email and okay. 24 hours. I don't think it has audio. It has these little vent holes. I thought that was audio at first, but it must just be to keep the camera nice and cold. Let me take a look. Seems like a decent camera. I got this, I think it's King Kong camera. King Kong camera. I don't think it's not showing on there, but it was another cheap IP camera. So I will be moving in about 2 months. So I'm looking at actually upgrading my cameras. I don't think I'm going to use the Lorix cameras I have. I think I'm going to go with Unifi. Let's go look at the prices though. So I really want the 4K Unifi camera, but it's $600 in Canada, which is excuse me, which is crazy. That's pretty expensive. I could get a Hike Vision 4K for about $110. So we'll see about that. I might get some of these G3 Pros and maybe one of these and a couple of the G3 Flexes. I'm going to do a full-on video about that. Oh my god, they have the Unifi smart plug. So one of my customers asked me about this a few months ago because they always have issues with their ISP modem router. So I'm going to implement that into their place, and it just is coming soon to Canada. So what that will do, once it detects no internet, it will actually do a power reset on your modem or your router, whatever you guys call it. Surge protector. There was one other thing that I wanted from here, and I don't think we have. That would be pretty cool to use. I want the Flex Mini. Ooh, it's available. I don't really need it right now. Okay, that might be on the to-do list. But they have, I guess Unifi just came out with a different NVR. Let's take a look. But I believe it's only available in the States right now. Yeah, right here. So the Unifi Protect Network Video Recorder. So it could provide up to 30 days of 4K storage, which is pretty good. For 15 cameras, okay. Or full HD for 50 cameras. It's only $299. That's American though, but $299 is fairly standard. Like that's a decent price for a NVR system. So you have RAID 5 or RAID 1. So you could. It looks like you could put 4 drives in this. It has the dual power. So this would be for their like RPS system. Dual power, 3 fans. Can we blow that up a bit? I can't tell what that is. That looks like an SFP port in there. I'm not too sure. What's going on, David? Yeah, that looks like an SFP port. I don't know if that's going to be a 10 gig. I don't know if it shows on the... Okay, so right here. So it has one 10 gig SFP port and then an RJ45. So it's a plug and play. I hope they bring this to Canada soon because this is what I would like to get. Even though I have the UDM Pro and then that has the Protect software, I think it would be good to actually just separate them. And there's no way that I need up to 50 cameras. HDD, okay. So for a 8 terabyte hard drive, it's about $200, which isn't too bad. So fully loaded, you're looking at about $800 US to have, what's that, 32 gigs? Sorry, 32 terabytes of hard drive space. Mind you, you're doing it in a RAID 1 or a RAID 5, so you're going to lose some of that, but yeah, it looks nice. I was just watching Crosstalk Solutions video the other day, and somebody mentioned this, and it's interesting that it comes out, or it came out, because I believe it was in early access a few months ago. I don't know what else I had to talk about today. Oh, so I was working with somebody actually not about an hour ago. He's one of my clients in the States. So we all know that on Unifi, inter VLAN routing is on by default. Last week or the week before, we implemented some firewall rules and to have it so that the VLANs can't talk to each other, which is normal. But his admin network or his management network wasn't able to ping anything, wasn't able to hit the management or the gateway IPs of the VLANs, nothing even on the same subnet. So what we did today, we restored from about a month back before we did any of this configuration, was able to ping everything. And then we restored to our new configuration and it worked. So it was some bug within the Unifi. He has a UDM, the Dream Machine, not the Pro. And it honestly just confused the heck out of me. I have a question on the UDM Pro config. My in-wall APs do not get an IP when I put them on VLAN. But on default, yes, I may be able to help you. I'm just trying to think. Well, it depends on your config, right? So when let me just hop into my controller quickly. 10.1. Oh, crap. Just gonna get my two-factor. Oops. 221408. Oops, that's not right. There we go. I don't know why that was having such trouble. Wi-Fi 6 early access sold out. Any inside word? Oh, I don't get any inside word from Ubiquity. All the stuff that you guys see on my channel, I pay and buy. They've never sent me anything. My channel is not big enough yet for that. Maybe one day we'll see. Okay, so UDM. Excuse me. Okay, so when you're creating your networks, you have to obviously create a local network first, and we'll just do a quick test one. Test, you have to, we'll put that on VLAN 25. Auto configure for the network. Hopefully this doesn't boot me off, actually. What's going on? Oh, you're from GTA. Perfect. I'm in Barrie, so it's an hour away from you. Okay, so you have to create the network, right? And you have your VLAN set at 25 or whatever you have it set at. Press done. Your network's completed, and then you're going to create a Wi-Fi network, which this might... Oh, shit. Hopefully that didn't just boot me, which it might have. Am I still here? Okay, there we go. You might have heard me just say the S word, but I forgot that it might kick me out. Then you have to create your new Wi-Fi network. I'm not going to create it. You're still here? Okay. I'm not going to create it just so I don't have another spike, but just enter the Wi-Fi name and then the password. But down here, you need to go to use VLAN and then set that VLAN ID for 25. We heard that word. I mean, it happens. I don't think I've ever used that before in live stream or any of my videos. I'm not sure. Luckily, the last thing I did, which you mentioned on, was the video I forget which video it was. I think it was my access point video that I just released. I was chewing gum, and in my video I went like this, and I pulled it out of my mouth and threw it out. And I noticed it. I watched the whole video. Thankfully, I did. And it was already posted online. And someone's like, why did you take that video down? Well, I had to take that out. You do cabling? Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to get more into cabling. I haven't had that much cabling work lately. Most of our work's been doing networking stuff and security cameras. Which I'm not the biggest fan of doing security cameras. I'd rather do cabling and networking, but you gotta take the work where it comes, right? So this access point has absolutely nothing on it right now. This is the garage access point. Let me see what WLANs I have on it. Yeah, I just have the one. Why do I only have one there? I think this is my cameras outside, but anyway. It doesn't really matter. I'll be moving and we'll be redoing this whole network yet again. I want to get another switch. I'm not too sure which one yet though. Something with a 10 gig uplink SFP. Whoops, go to buy. Where the heck are they? Canadian. 10 gig SFP. One of the Gen 2 switches I think I would like to get. And I also wouldn't mind getting one of these access points, the Unifi XG access points, but like it's crazy. It's $1,000. So I think it has 3 radios in it, so you could do the Air Max and Air Wave type thing. There was actually a job that I had to quote on, and I think I could show you guys this. Let me take a look. So this is oh crap, that is very zoomed out. Let's see where the network stuff. It's kind of confusing, to be honest with you. They have a lot of detail in it. This is the architect's design, so where was it? Network connections. So they were looking for these access points, and I don't even know, I think they might be on the Unifi site. Let's take a look. So that's the audio system. So it's the UAP's UAP AC SHD. I've never actually heard of them before, but apparently they could do quite a lot of things. Where the heck is the bar to scroll over? Anyway, they want 2 of those installed in their premise, as well as some IDIS cameras, which I've actually never heard of that before either. A Unifi controller. I think they wanted a USG Pro 4, and then a little 8-port PoE switch. So UAP AC SDH. I just want to see if they're available in Canada. UAP. Yes, there it is right there. I don't know if anybody in here has worked with these or not, but they're still pretty expensive per single unit. I think so. It's a dedicated security radio. Honestly, I don't know what they're using it for, but we'll quote it and hopefully we could buy these somewhere. But I think that is it for me. I got to get to a job site shortly. I got to get the firmware upgraded on all these cameras before I leave. I'll try to do more regular streams. I know people said they wanted it on Saturdays, and that will come eventually, but it's going to be in the next few weeks. So probably in 3 weeks, I'll start doing it regularly every day on Saturday. But I hope you guys have a good week, and I will talk to you guys next time. Take care.